Crash.com.
Welcome back. Thank you so much. And wasn't that a catchy commercial? That was just so cool. I love it. I went on. I said, now is that who is that singing? So tell me, who did the song? I think the song is very catchy.
You know, we want to dedicate that song to the CEO of Urban Houston Network, Michael Brazil.
Right.
He came to our office and he came up with carcrash.com. And you know, like you said, it's just so catchy.
Yeah.
And it rings in your ear all
Right.
the time.
Right. And that's what we want people to
remember. Yeah.
Hopefully I don't get in an accident, but if I do, I'm definitely going to call Car Crash. That number one more time.
844-527-5727. Car
that.
Crash. Car Crash. K with
So
the two Ks.
Yeah, two Ks. K, car with the K, and crash with. So that was
Absolutely.
smart. That was very smart to
Very
remember.
smart.
So, okay, you get in this accident, right? And you freaking out. I'm going to let you guys handle it. What to do, what not to do.
Don't freak out, first of all.
And call 911 if anyone. 911 if anyone
No matter
is
what?
if anyone is injured. If someone is injured, you definitely need you call 911. But if anyone is injured, definitely call an ambulance to the scene so that they can be transported to the hospital. But please don't leave the scene of the accident.
What is that illegal?
Yeah. Ticket.
Almost
you get
definitely.
a ticket for that.
That's,
Oh.
and
You
that's
get
not.
that's a criminal charge.
It's a
Leaving
criminal
Yes,
charge.
it is.
It's not just a traffic citation.
It's a criminal charge.
It's
Don't
definitely-
leave the scene.
Don't leave the scene of the accident.
And so you can get ticketed and it's a charge. So that's something else this other person has on you. Now you got a warrant
Absolutely.
against you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You certainly
Okay.
would have a warrant against.
So what are some
And
of
if you could take pictures, actually, if you could take pictures of the damage so that you can know the damage that was sustained at the time of the accident. That's very important.
Take pictures.
Talk to the police officer and don't admit fault at the scene. Definitely don't admit fault of the other driver.
Now you see these accidents, and I don't mean laugh, but people out there fighting sometimes.
No,
It gets
no.
mad. You know they're mad because they has to go.
Right,
what
right.
if you come across an altercation? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Just
Because
stay
it's-
calm, first of all.
Definitely stay
Please
calm.
just stay calm. Wait till the officer to arrive.
That's why it's
And
important to
exchange
have the
information.
officer to come.
You know?
Exchange information because the last incident I did get in a little bumper. Told me that the police wasn't coming out there and to just exchange the number. Is that like?
Times, depending on where the accident occurs,
And the time of day.
right, officers may not always come.
That's new to me. Like,
But, and then if they'll ask, is someone severely injured
Right,
too? If
right.
it looked like it's just a little fender bender, sometimes they will tell you just
Just
exchange information. And if that is the case, take pictures. Most people have cell phones, so you can take a picture of their information, exchange information.
what if they don't have information? What if they don't have their license? You got somebody that just ran you over, rammed you. They don't have license. They don't have insurance. What do you do?
I think
License plate especially.
Get
and
the
take
license
pictures.
plate
Yeah,
number.
take pictures.
Take
Absolutely.
Pictures.
I think that's a situation that you probably do need to wait for the police to come in that instance because it's going to be a match later. It's going to be a problem for the attorney once they call us, which
Right.
we're hoping they will call us at
At
carcrash.com.
carcrash.com.
844-527-5727.
Write it on your refrigerators. Make a note. Put it in your phone. Car crash. We've got to support each other. You guys,
Absolutely.
we
do.
have got to. You guys are doing awesome jobs in the community, and then you planted those seeds. So you want to reap those things. And you are doing good things, and that's what we want to support. People, they're not out embezzling money. These are not attorneys that are out doing the wrong thing. You know, they're doing some good things in the community. So I want to really encourage each one of y'all to remember carcrash.com, okay? And these are not just my friends, okay? I'm not just doing that because these are my friends, but it is a good project. So that's some of the top items that you guys asked. What
And
do you
make
do?
sure, and then if the police doesn't come, you do need to go in and do a walk-in report. You go to the police department and report the incident to to a police officer that's on,
And it's
so
in a
you can
blue
go in
form.
and it's a form that you fill
Okay.
out. That's very important. That substantiates the accident, and that is a legal document that can be used in court.
And that goes on your record, right? Is this something that is
There are
bad
points.
when you-
It's attributed. It does go toward your record, but in terms of liability, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will count against you if you're not at fault.
as long as you have that liability insurance? basically
That's
what's going to
very
keep you
important
clean.
to have your liability
Texas
insurance.
Texas requires at least $30,000 of worth of insurance.
Because it used to be.
It used no 10 in Louisiana.
Yes.
Now
okay.
it's 15 in Louisiana and 30 in Houston.
That means like crazy.
That means we have more
And
accidents
it
here.
used to be 20. You
It used to
remember when
be
it used
20.
to
I
be
do
20?
remember
Now
it's
it's
gradually
30.
going up.
It's gradually going up, and that's $30,000. Now, I just had a accident where a person that only had $30,000 worth of insurance. My client had $50,000 worth of bills. So,
What do you? Yes.
well, you know what? She underinsured. Underinsured. That's
Okay.
something
That's very
different
important.
from uninsured. It's underinsured,
Okay.
meaning that if that
That's a
person
very
didn't
good
have
point.
enough insurance, then her insurance would have picked up that remaining $20,000.
Right.
But because
Plus.
she didn't have it,
Right.
all she could get was $30,000.
And the rest is on her.
And the rest is, so she had $20,000. So of course, as her attorney,
We're very good lawyers, so the rest is not on. We're going to take care of the whole case.
we're going to get
Oh,
reductions.
definitely.
We're going to get
Okay.
reductions from the doctors, the providers. That's one thing we need to do. We look at the facility that you're going to. We will have doctors that work with us,
Okay,
and
okay.
we tell the doctors, look, we don't have $5,000
Just for medical
just for
bills.
medicals.
Right.
We can
Okay.
give you 25. We negotiate.
Oh, and that's why you need to be represented, right?
You do need to be
Because if
represented
the
because we
average
don't want
person-
that to be
yeah.
left on the client. When the
Yes.
client leaves us, we want to make sure everything has been taken care of that pertains to their case.
Right. So you want a personal relationship. You want somebody to represent you that actually has experience. Over 50 years total
That's right.
experience. And what's the office number one time where they can contact you? 24 hours, guys.
24/7.
You can call Sunday morning, Saturday night, Saturday.
Midnight, if they just want to talk, they can call. We
Okay.
will be there. Carcrash.com,
Okay.
844-527-5727.
And you know, another reason we wanted to do car crashes because we're local Houston attorneys. You know, guys that are coming out of Dallas and coming from everywhere, coming
Tennessee,
here
from
and
Arizona.
trying to get.
Yes.
And you know, as women, we are compassionate, we're loyal, and we're dedicated to the practice of law.
Right.
So we wanted to be able to give that touch, that woman's
that
touch.
lady's touch.
Absolutely.
It's nothing like a
Feminine
lady's
touch.
touch.
Absolutely. Men
And we
sometimes just don't
definitely-
have the patience.
Right. And no offense to me.
They don't. They really don't have it. And so we come across very motherly, and we do what's right for the clients. We're going to take care of the clients.
And we will take care of the client, and we're very aggressive in making sure that they get their compensation and what they should get.
Right.
Definitely.
And that's important. People
Very
say they
important.
talk this talk, they can give you all this, but you guys have been in business this long, and it's not just for nothing, right?
Right,
You have
right,
got
right.
some credentials behind you, some stories
Absolutely.
behind you.
Absolutely.
And let me mention, you have only this, but you guys have several projects you're doing. This is Lady Justice. And I had to mention, this is not just Barbara Hudson, okay? This is also Lady Justice. Tell the audience about your show that you also do.
Well,
and she's my client. Okay?
Well, you know, I do a show called It's Your Rights here at Urban
Yes.
Houston Network, and it's basically about telling you what your rights are. If you're arrested, you go to jail. What are your rights?
What are your rights?
Your
It's
rights
so
is,
important.
your
What
first
your
right
rights?
is to what?
Hush.
Not to say anything.
Hush your mouth.
And then what are you going to do? You're going to
Call your lawyer.
You're
Call
going to
your
call
attorney.
your lawyer.
At
Call
car
your attorney.
crash, that number rings to the office. That's why we keep saying it. You can call it for your accident. You can call it for everything. Just
That's true.
memorize the number.
That's true.
Because somebody's going to answer that line.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an automated system. It's going to be these two ladies or their representatives.
Absolutely.
So your show, and where can they find your shows?
Well, I'm taped right here at Urban Houston Network, and my show comes on 2 or 3 times a month. Well, not a month, not a week, but a month.
Okay.
You know, dancing on Mike Brazil,
Yes.
we're in for some change. So we haven't scheduled a regular time, but I'm quite sure as time
Right.
permits, we will have a dedicated time for It's Your Right.
Right.
And I want you to continue to listen and watch as I bring on new guests, just to tell you your rights, what's going in the community. And also, I just wanted to say that Lanice and I just love talking to our clients. Lanice, family law.
I do family
Yes,
law as well.
yes.
Child
So you
support
deal
cases.
with child support,
Yeah.
you deal with divorce,
First, we also deal with child custody.
child custody,
Yes,
and
and-
like what specifically child custody?
There are a lot of people that are the managing conservator, and that's the person that actually is in possession of the child, and they don't get proper visitation. We deal with issues concerning child support as well.
And
When they're
actually-
not getting the proper amount of child support, go in for modifications so that you can
Right.
get the amount that's due you.
Okay, and you and I are going to do a special show on that, so stay tuned.
On April 12th.
Yes, in the next few weeks, child support, just basically child support, because it's different aspects of it,
Different aspects.
and it can get
with-
dirty.
It can. It
Trust
can.
That's
me.
why I don't do it.
And that's what's so unique about you guys. Whatever that you can send over to her.
Absolutely.
Whatever you don't do, and you guys in the same office.
Yes.
We are.
So
And
that's-
we're located at 4615 Southwest Freeway.
Yes.
And that's Suite 820. That's 59 at Newcastle. That's in the
Yes.
heart of the Galleria area, centrally
address
located.
one more time?
It's 4615 Southwest Freeway,
Southwest Freeway.
Suite 820. And we've
Okay.
been there for over 20 years
Over
as
20
well.
plus years.
Yes.
So,
Gosh,
yeah, you can
okay.
find us there.
Okay.
So we take
cool.
walk-ins as well.
Oh, you take walk-ins.
We do
Oh,
take
that's
walk-ins.
unique. That's unique. So, some last few tips, because we're getting ready to close. What would you suggest to a client that's dealing with let's just say foreclosure?
Well, you can give Lanice and I a call. We have a business that we put together called Foreclosures.
You guys are full of information.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you're going through, you want your mortgage, you know, the HEART program is available.
Okay.
We can help you with
Modifications.
modifications. If you're being
Modifications.
foreclosed on, we can do a temporary restraining order. That's just something that Lanice and I do.
Awesome. That's you guys are full of information. So your number one more time, because I like to make sure I give the number out. What's the number? And then we're going to close up with the number.
We've got a couple of numbers. Call us at carcrash.com. That number is 844-527-5726.
You know
And
about
that's
that.
car crash spelled out with 2 Ks.
With 2 Ks,
With two
guys. So
Ks.
make sure you support my guests. They're doing something very positive in the community. So support them. And I want to
Definitely.
thank you once again for joining us. We'll be back next week with some even more exciting news. But thank you so much for joining the In Your Favor show. You have an awesome weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Liz.
having us, Liz.
Thank you.